Hey guys, it's Kelly with the Garden Whisperer. If you're unfamiliar with what I do, I design flower beds and garden beds for homeowners where they can either install it themselves or they can hire a landscaper to install it for them according to the design plans. So my solar fountain arrived today and I am so excited. So I bought it on Amazon. It's called Solitech. And the thing that I love about it is the solar part is right on top of the fountain. So you don't have one of those panels that you have to put, on the ground in the flower bed and, make sure that it's putting to the sun. So that was one thing that I loved about it. Let's see, the other thing, it comes with a 5-year warranty. If you can see that, 5-year warranty it says. So I guess that's good, maybe. I don't know. It's so cheap anyway. I don't even know if it makes a difference. It literally was like $10 and some change. And then with shipping and tax, it was like $18 and some change. So, like I said, I bought it on Amazon. Really cheap. But I like that, like I said, that it has that, the solar panel right on top. Now, it comes with 6 different nozzles here. And I'm going to show you. It's going to start getting crazy because it starts making noise. This is called I think it's called a connector pipe. And hopefully you could see me. Yeah, okay. So you have to hold the back when you put this on. If I can get it on there again. Okay. Because otherwise it kind of like pushes this through. And this is actually the filter. So you could take that off and you have to clean the filter, I think like every 30 days or something. And then you just literally, you just literally like, like turn it on. So there's 6 different nozzles. Now, the reason, I don't know which one I'm going to use because we don't have a lot of sun today. It's really cloudy, so it's not spraying like it would if it was a sunny day, of course, because it's solar powered. But this thing is crazy. It's just because the sun is hitting it a little bit, it's vibrating. It's so funny. But anyway, then it also comes, like if you could see, it has these little, where my fingernail is, these little slits in the rubber. There's 4 of them around the thing. And that is for these things. They're little, like you connect them, these plastic pieces with the connectors, and that is supposedly supposed to hold it in the fountain or wherever you want so it doesn't move, which I kind of think doesn't really make sense for this because it's so, I just think it would still move because these are not that wide. These are maybe 2-3 inches, maybe 3 inches wide. So I don't see how they're going to hold that right in the middle of my fountain, being that my fountain's like a little bigger, a little wider. So all I did was I went and I grabbed a bunch of the Pennsylvania potato rocks that we have out here, plenty of them, and I just put them in the fountain like this, and it's holding it nice and steady. So I thought that was perfect. I was like, I'd rather have that than have cheesy plastic things. And you would see these too, which is even worse. So I think the rocks are perfect, and I may actually add more rock, maybe around the edges. I'm not sure yet. But it's also good for the little birdies to stand on, and they can play with the fountain water, the little spray. But anyway, so I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and it comes with like this protective coat, like plastic thing on top. You know how most things do these days, and you just pull it off. You just peel it off. What else? I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and the other thing is I filled it with distilled water. They say either use distilled water, bottled water, rainwater. Now, rainwater has both chemicals and minerals in it, so does bottled water. Distilled is probably the best of all of them because the minerals are filtered out of it. So I had 2 gallons left over from my humidifier during the winter, so I just used, and this didn't even hold a full 2 gallons. And I had filmed putting the water in here and all that good stuff, and then somebody decided to call me on my phone, and it literally cut me out where you couldn't hear a word I said, so I had to delete that video and redo it. So here we are, and I also have to, the fountain's sloping a little more than I thought it was, because when I poured the water in, it was starting to drip out of here, so I'm going to have to level it a little better there. But, and they did say that it would spurt like this when it's a cloudy day or, there's not a lot of sunlight. And today it's rainy and cloudy, so as soon as the sun, you know, as soon as we get a sunny day, then I'll be able to choose the correct nozzle that I want, because there's, like I said, there's 6 different types you can have as far as the flow of water. So I'm not going to know which one I want until it's fully spraying to its capacity. So that will come when it gets sunny out. So, and that I think is it. I'm trying to think. So I grabbed my, I said I grabbed my Pennsylvania potatoes, and it's holding it perfectly in the center, which I'm loving. And I think that looks a lot better than the stupid plastic sticks that you would see. And like I said, I think this fountain is too wide anyway. I don't think that this would stay right in the middle, even with those plastic sticks. So that is it. I'm trying to think, what else did I say? How much it was? Yeah, it was like $10. And shipping and tax, it was like $18 on Amazon. And it comes with the instructions, and it really, I briefly looked at the instructions, and I just looked at the little pieces in the box. Very easy to figure out. Took me all of like a minute to 2 minutes to put it together and to get it running. So, and as soon as you put it in the sun, like I said, it starts vibrating. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so that is my bird bath turned into a solar fountain. So if you like this video, guys, please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in hiring my design services, you can reach me at www.the-garden-whisperer.com. Till next time, guys, happy gardening. Talk to you soon. Bye.